do it?
Yeah. Okay.
Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, can I have your attention, please? Are you suffering from an ailment?
Yes.
Of course you are. Because we're all suffering from some small growth, disease, sickness, or disorder that keeps us from living an ordinary, everyday life. But I, Professor P. Q. Montgomery, have found the exception to that rule. Because, like as Michelangelo once stated, there is an exception to every rule. And I'm talking about none other than prickly ash bitters, the cure-all of cure-all, elixir of elixirs, and some have even gone as far to say, the nectar of the gods. That's right, ladies and gentlemen. At this time, I would like to introduce you to my... Oscar, that's disgusting.
Now you think it's gross, but it's not. Hey, Professor,
What?
you know what's the difference between boogers and broccoli?
The difference between boogers and broccoli?
Yeah.
No.
Kids won't eat broccoli.
Ladies and gentlemen, I'd like to introduce you to my assistant, Oscar. Say hello to the folks, Oscar.
Hello to the folks, Oscar.
Okay. Now, ladies and gentlemen, prickly ash bitters has been known to cure and eradicate all the following symptoms, including, but not limited to, as my assistant Oscar will now demonstrate, toothache, sleeplessness, club feet, mumps, suffering of various kinds.
I'm suffering of various kinds.
Youthful errors. Wait. Don't show them that one. Tonsillitis. Rheumatism.
Which one's rheumatism?
We just went over it.
What, there's so many.
Look over there. Rheumatism. Stomachache. Hernia. Tuberculosis. Nervous stability. Halitosis. No, you got that one.
Okay. Got it.
Lockjaw and the horror, the terror, the downright dreadful plague that gets us all from time to time. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm talking about none other than falling downstairs. Fall down the stairs, Oscar.
There's no stairs.
Just pretend, you'll be fine.
They know what it is. They've all done
You
it.
folks want to see Oscar fall down the stairs?
Yeah!
Come on, we don't have all day. Whatever fall, you cubby. Down the stairs.
You said fall.
Down the stairs. Falling downstairs. Now, ladies and gentlemen, when I first met my assistant, Oscar, he was not the fine, upstanding citizen you see before you today.
No, I wasn't.
You see, when I found Oscar, he was in poor, sad shape. A terrible specimen of the human race, if I do say so myself. Wasn't that bad? You were bad. I would even go so far as to say Oscar was a walking disaster.
So,
Yeah, you were. It was bad.
I were?
You see, yes, you were.
Oh.
When I found Oscar, he was bald.
oh, yeah.
He was bow-legged. He was pigeon-toed. His torso was twisted. His eyes were crossed. He was dumber than a bag of hammers. And on top of all that, ladies and gentlemen, he smelled bad too.
I did not neither. I did
You
not smell
smelled
that.
terrible.
No.
You could have knocked the buzzard off a gut leg.
Well, up until I had a milk bath.
A what?
Milk bath.
Milk bath.
Yeah.
What is a milk bath?
Well, you see, I went to that tonsorial.
Tonsorial?
Yeah. And they had a bathtub that they filled it with milk.
Uh-huh.
And then they put in all these soaps and herbs and stuff.
Right.
And then you get in it and you wash and scrub it up everywhere and your skin's all smooth and you smell pretty and your skin's just smoother than a baby's.
What?
Elbow.
Elbow. And you don't smell it.
Not smell at all anymore.
So tell me, Oscar, was this milk pasteurized?
Just your chin.
Bow-legged, pigeon-toed, torso twister. Now, I found this poor guy like this and took him under my wing, and with the correct and proper dosage of my prickly aspirin, in just a short time, he became the fine, upstanding citizen you see before you today. Upstanding citizen. Fine, upstanding citizen. Yeah. But that's not all my prickly aspirators can do for you.
It's not?
It's not, and I'm so very glad you asked. I need a volunteer from the audience.
I'm good.
All right. Come here. Smell this for me. Just smell it. Smells pretty good, doesn't it? You will later. Ladies and gentlemen, just by smelling my prickly aspirators, this young man has prolonged his life by 15 minutes. Imagine what drinking it will do. How about you, ma'am? How do you think? How old do you think I am?
Be careful.
38? She thinks I'm 38.
38.
Ladies and gentlemen, I get up every morning and I take a teaspoon of this fine elixir before I get going for the day. And I take another teaspoon before I go to bed every night. And I stand before you today, 247 years old. That's right, 247, all due to the magic of prickly aspirators. And if you don't believe me, that is why I brought along my assistant Oscar to vouch for me. So go ahead and vouch Oscar.
Vouch Oscar?
Yeah, vouch.
I can't do that.
Why?
I don't know what vouch means.
It means tell these folks that you know I'm 247 years old.
No, you're not.
What? Yes, I am.
No. No, I can't do that, Professor. I don't want to lie to him.
You wouldn't be lying.
No, because I've only known you for 97 years.
And you know me for 97.
97.
Yes, sir. That's still pretty good, though, right? 97 years. Oscar, is there something you need to be doing in the saloon there?
No, you said come out here and
Yeah. But then go pack up our stuff because we got to leave.
I got most of it packed.
We'll go finish.
All right.
Oscar Pettigrew, ladies and gentlemen. I have another story for you about my prickly aspirators. Oscar and I got to town just a couple of days ago, and we came from the east, from Fort Dodge, about 5 miles down the trail. And I was in my wagon, and he was behind me, ways on his mule, and we were going along, minding our own business. When all of a sudden, I felt a little bump underneath the wagon. I didn't think anything of it. Trails are bumpy, and I kept on going. And pretty soon, here comes Oscar, flying up beside me on his mule as fast as the little creature can carry him. Professor! You just ran over a bunny rabbit. Oh. And I said, well, there's rabbits everywhere. It'll be fine, we'll move on. He says, no, you have to help him. And you know, Oscar being the animal lover that he is, and me not wanting to see a grown man cry, I thought quickly, I stopped and put on the brake, jumped off and looked behind the wagon, and sure enough in the rut was a poor little bunny rabbit, just laying there. Except he wasn't just laying there. He was kind of twitching a little and making funny noises, and he was a lot flatter than he used to be. So thinking quickly, I ran to my wagon and I grabbed a spare bottle of prickly aspirin. I popped the cork and poured a little in that rabbit's mouth, and then I stood back. And in before our eyes, ladies and gentlemen, that rabbit stopped twitching, stopped making funny noises, reflated to his proper size, if you will, got up, dusted himself off, and he stood there looking at me for a minute. And then he turned around and he hopped away. And about 10 feet away, he stopped and he turned around and he looked at us and he waved. And then he turned and hopped and turned back around and he waved. And it was hop, wave, until he was out of sight over the hill and couldn't see him anymore. And Oscar was just totally blown away by this. And he said, Professor, I have never seen a rabbit do that before. Why is that rabbit hopping and waving that way? And I said, Oscar, I've told you 1,000 times, prickly aspirators is also a hair restorer with added permanent waves. So I think I've probably done enough convincing and enough storytelling. It's time to get down to brass tacks. The cost of prickly aspirators. How much will multiple lifetimes of health and happiness cost you? Well, ladies and gentlemen, ordinarily I could sell this bottle for $47. But not for you folks today, not today. It's the 4th of July. I'm feeling very generous. And I'm going to lower the price of my prickly aspirators to the ridiculously low, rock-bottom price of just $1 a bottle. That's right, ladies and gentlemen, $1 bottle will get you multiple lifetimes of health and happiness. Form a straight single file line right here. Don't push, don't shove. There's plenty to go around. convinced yet, huh? I know. You can't be too careful this day and age. Somebody's always trying to take you for your hard-earned job. Well, I assure you that it's not my game here. I will go one step further to prove to you once and for all that my prickly ash spinners will do all I say will do. I have never done this before, ladies and gentlemen, but I am willing to offer a free sample of prickly ash spinners to anybody out there ailing. Is there anybody out here ailing so badly that they're in need of a free sample of prickly ash spinners? Free sample? Ladies and gentlemen, this man appears to be ailing. Now, not to worry, ladies and gentlemen. I have had 4 years of medical school, and I will diagnose. Ladies and gentlemen, I don't want to alarm anybody here, but this man is dying. You're dying. He's blind. He's crippled. And on top of all this, ladies and gentlemen, this poor man is deaf.
What?
You said you're deaf.
I'm what?
Deaf.
I can't hear. I'm deaf too.
Let me help you back to his feet. Now, not to worry, ladies and gentlemen. I have cured a lot worse cases than this. I think we can save this man. Now, you smelled my prickly ash spinners, and it prolonged your life by 15 minutes. You think if he smells it, it'll cure up that hearing? Worth a shot. That's a problem. Hey, can you hear me? Can you hear me?
Oh, yes! God, I'm standing right beside you.
Okay.
Don't yell at me.
You worked better than I thought. Wait, all right, buddy. My name is Professor P.Q. Montgomery. What's yours?
You know me, my name's Oswald.
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 We've never met before in our lives, have we, Oswald?
No, never.
No, never.
Never.
Well, I couldn't help but notice you're pretty beat up. What happened to you?
But, oh, it was horrible.
It was horrible.
Oh, it was terrible.
Terrible.
It was downright dreadful.
Downright dreadful.
I fell down the stairs.
Falling downstairs, ladies and gentlemen. It's right here in black and white. I can and will cure this man. Now, as I said, I'm Professor P.Q. Montgomery. Here at Prickly Ash Spinners, the cure-all of cure-alls, elixir of elixirs, nectar of the gods. Would you like to try some?
No, not really.
Wait. It'll cure everything that's ailing.
Everything?
Everything.
I don't got no money, sorry.
Free sample. Free sample.
Free?
No money. No money.
It's not that same thing I smelled earlier, is it?
No. Hold, stop. Hold, stop. Take a drink. Got it? All right, you better take a little bit bigger drink. Now, ladies and gentlemen, I did fail to mention earlier that Prickly Ash Spinners does contain somewhat of a 22% alcohol content. It is not an intoxicating beverage. It should not be used as such, but because of its strong medicinal purposes, you should never, under any circumstances, consume an entire bottle at once.
That's pretty. You got any more?
Well, now, ordinarily you shouldn't drink a whole bottle, but he was in pretty tough shape, so it probably wouldn't hurt him. So we'll just stand back and let the medicine take it. What I tell you, ladies and gentlemen? Oh, no. Now, not to worry. We couldn't see all of his internal injuries, so we're not really sure of everything that was going wrong. I mean, we've all fallen down the stairs. It can be pretty awful. So perhaps the The medicine, that's right. The medicine is working its way through his body, fixing all the various ailments as it goes, and that kind of stuff. So I'm sure the medicine will begin to kick in momentarily. I think the medicine's probably going to start to kick in pretty quick. Oh yeah, see, there it goes. You see, the medicine starts in the feet, working its way up to the head, sending the body into tremors or convulsions, if you will. It's the medicine's way of straightening out the kinks. At this point, it's best to just stand back and let the medicine run its course. Boss! What are you doing to me? Getting in the whole time you had.
I didn't see you there.
How you doing? You can see me?
Yeah?
You can hear me?
Yeah.
You're not dealing with a crutch? How are you?
I'm hungry. It's got me a little tired. I could get...
Would you say you're cured?
Oh yeah, I'm cured.
He's cured, ladies and gentlemen! This man was dying, and now he's dancing! All right, ladies and gentlemen, who will be the first to step up and get a bottle of prickly ash bitters, the medicine that will make you whole again?
Made me a whole $20, but it made me.
What? No. It's just $1 a bottle.
Hey, Professor, you're gonna have to sell a whole lot of people on that, because for only $1, you owe me 20.
But what? I don't know what you're talking about. We've never met before in our lives.
No. We were coming up into town. We stopped at the river, and you filled up the bottles. And,
Look, this man is feverish from the medicine. Don't listen to a word he's saying.
I'm not whatever. You said if I help you, I'm Oscar, sell your river water to a bunch of suckers for money, you'll give me $20.
Do you realize what you've done?
What?
You just put us out of business.
Well, I did everything you said. I thought I did pretty good.
Oscar,
Yeah.
I mean Oswald,
Yeah, Oswald.
your $20 is around the corner under the seat in the wagon.
Under my seat or your seat?
Yours.
Okay.
You go get it, and I'll wrap up here.
Okay. I said the wagon's over where we parked.
Yeah, where we parked it around the side of the general.
Okay.
Just right over, just over here. Ladies and gentlemen, I seem to be all out of prickly ash bitters at the time being. If you see the marshal, I was never... Thank you, ladies and gentlemen. Our next show today will be a gunfight right out here on Front Street. There's plenty of time for you to wander around, get another drink, that kind of thing, and then we will have a gunfight at noon. And there are many activities throughout the day, so thank you for joining us, and happy Independence Day.